Research has proven that women make better tasters than men. Now, this was an experiment done in 1995. Now, people are either grouped, and they're either non-tasters, regular tasters, or super tasters, and that is literally to do with the number of taste buds. And the latter, the super tasters, women make up 2/3 of that group. It's the smallest group. Most of us are regular tasters or non-tasters, but the people who have more taste buds of that group, 2/3 of them are women. That's fun. And aside from this scientific evidence, what makes women better tasters is their mastery of nuance. Of course. Nuance. It's subtleties.
Don't worry, you won't know about that.
Don't. I thought she said newts.
We know quantity.
Newts.
I thought she said newts.
This does.
So did you know that more than 10% of winemakers are women?
Oh no.
Were you aware that women have a better sense of smell than men, and they make better wine tasters as a result?
It's the smell factor, yes.
But the more important thing is that women are serious about buying, serving and drinking wines that satisfy their appetites, no matter what the occasion. The fact that women perceive things differently and communicate about wine in a different way, it could be cultural. For example, if you're brought up to spend time in the kitchen, so learning about spices and herbs and textures and smells, or in the garden appreciating when a fruit is ripe just by smelling it, or in the home searching for just the right shade of green for the bathroom. Your ideas about colour and aroma and scent and taste become second nature. And human nature is that men like extremes, whereas women like balance. So as I say, this is an article I've written, but so if you were reading an article of 15 years ago, for example, you would be led to believe that all women like white wines made into spritzes with ice cubes. And yet more wine buying decisions on the retail side in the shops are made by women than men. Percentages vary, but it's well in excess of 60-65% of those wine buying decisions are made by women. And it's why in the UK and the USA for certain. I'm not so sure in France. I think that might be a little bit more of a sticking point.
Yes.
But most of the supermarket wine buyers, the people with making those decisions as to what goes on the shelf to sell, most of them are women. And famously, one UK supermarket, it's Tesco, in the late 1990s had a little dalliance with the idea that actually pregnant women with their heightened sense of smell and taste would make the best tasters, and they had 2 pregnant women on a team of wine buyers. But I do hasten to add that I don't think they insisted it was part of the brief for the job, that you had to be
my sister
pregnant
for a while.
in order to make the key decisions. And also when I do talks and speak with groups, I notice that men and women ask very different questions. Often a man will use the question he's asked to either show off his own knowledge, so a bit of a smarty pants, or else to put the speaker on the spot. What did you think, or did you know? Whereas a woman will tend to ask a question about wine because she genuinely wants to know the answer and to know what it tastes like and how it will fit in with her lifestyle. Women have a more emotional rather than a pragmatic approach, and rather than give it a score, they would prefer to tell you what it tastes like, when to drink it, in what context, and what it goes with. And finally, one strength of women is that they are prone to more open conversation and building relationships. A bonding experience encouraged all the more by wine. Wine makes you want to socialise, to open up, to share conversation. So I think women and wine go hand in hand. Cheers.
Cheers.